In this video, we'll be installing WordPress on SiteGround. I used to do this at the front end of all of my tutorials, but now I'm just going to make this one video and point all of my tutorials to this step. So if you look at WordPress.org, they recommend 3 hosts. One of them is SiteGround, so you know they're good. I like SiteGround because the chat support has never let me down. You get free email, SSL, which is the lock, and backups. And you also run all of your sites on Google Cloud, which is really nice, hassle-free way of running a very fast site on Google Cloud through SiteGround. So I will leave a link in the video description. If you want to thank me for making this free resource, go ahead and check that out in the description. If you go to SiteGround and view the plans, you can see you can get unlimited sites for $5 a month or one site for $3 a month. I use this one so I can just whip up a temporary site and experiment. But I'm going to start with this one, and you can always upgrade. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put in a new domain for my hosting package. Okay, I went ahead and put in a temporary domain just to get past the screen. Okay, and then all you need to do is fill out this form. The email and password is so that you can log into SiteGround, where you get all of your settings and billing. Fill all this out. You don't have to do domain privacy, and you don't have to do site scanner. It's up to you. You can see it's about $5 a month for the whole year. So go ahead and pay this, and then we will install WordPress. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and install WordPress from my SiteGround Unlimited package. So I'm just going to choose Websites, New Site, Temporary Domain, Continue, New Site, WordPress. Now we need to put in an email and a password for our login for our WordPress site. Okay, it asks if I want to do the site scanner. I'm just going to skip that. And now I'll install WordPress, and I'll pause it. Okay, we installed WordPress, but before we go to our site, I just want you to check out the site tools. So go to your website, Site Tools. And I wanted to show you if you need to make an email address, or you can check your site statistics here. If you click Security, SSL Manager, you should see an SSL certificate down here. If you don't, I'm doing a temporary site, so I have to add it. Select Let's Encrypt, Get. That's on your domain that you want. And that'll put in your SSL certificate so you have the lock in the address bar. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Okay, you can see now that the certificate is active. So now we can go ahead and log into our site. One of the easiest ways to log into your site is from your SiteGround account. Go to your websites and then use this this little icon with the door here. That'll take you to the back end of your site. We're going to log in the other way later in the video as well. So go ahead and click the icon. And that'll take us to the back end of our WordPress site. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this starter. Okay, this is our WordPress dashboard, and I wanted to show you, if you're not seeing the lockup in the address bar, you need to go to Settings, General, and we need to add an S to the URL, HTTPS. So go ahead and add an S to that, and I think it did this because I'm doing a temporary site. You might already have an S there, and then I'm going to save it. It's going to kick me out, and then we're going to log back in. So if you need to just log out, then we can log back in if you want to know how to log in from the regular URL in the address bar. So I click save, kicks me out. All right, so to log into your site, all you need to do is do your domain /wp-login.php. So for whatever your domain is, add that slash there, and then go wp-login.php, and that's how you log into your site using the email and password that you put in. Okay, we log back in, and This is the dashboard. This is the SiteGround dashboard. If you don't like the nice looking SiteGround dashboard, you go to plugins and you remove that deactivate and remove SiteGround Central. You also get an optimizer, which is nice, and a security plugin, which is very nice. You can see those settings here. So that's it for this video. This is just installing WordPress. If you want to continue with making a template, I will leave a link in the description, and that'll show you how to get pages and make a blog post and all of that stuff. But that's pretty much it for this video. If you found it helpful, let the algorithm know.